Welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Nicole. If you're old, welcome back. And today I am doing, it's just a bit over a week late, it's still good. The best and worst of products I tried or really used more than just once. Some of these I might have got at the tail end of 2018, but I didn't really get to use them until this year. But products I loved that were my favorite, and then products that were just not for me, or crap, whatever. So best and worst of 2019. I meant to do this last year and I totally forgot, so RIP to all the 2018 products. First things first, let's start off on a good note. This is from Skin & Co. This is the Truffle Therapy Aqua Illuminating Visto Truffle Therapy Illuminating Skin Refreshment and Radiant Dew. This is a setting spray that we got in BoxyCharm, I do believe, or it could have been a glossy box. It might have been a glossy box or something like that I order every now and then, when they have their deals. I'm not sure who this is from, but it's from a box. But I actually love this. It smells good. It does give a slight illumination. You shake it. It never clogs really, but if you don't shake it, it might like spray out like a big little clump of spray instead. And it's just like, it's minty. It's like refreshing. Adds a little bit of a glow, not too much. It's not a shimmery glow. It just like kind of illuminates. I really have been enjoying that. Obviously, it's down in there. It's lasted for a while. I've been using this solid for 2-3 months now. Another one, this one's almost tapped out. Like, I can barely squeeze just a little bit. This is the Glam Glow Gentle Bubble Daily Conditioning Cleanser. I just really like it. I only use it in the shower. I don't use it to try to remove makeup or as a nightly routine. It's like for when I'm taking a shower. It doesn't irritate my skin. My skin feels nice and clean and refreshed. So it's a win for me. I like this. I was contemplating buying more of this, but we've been getting a lot of cleansers lately in boxes, so I'll try out new ones, but I'll always have that one in the back of my mind if these other ones don't. Alright, let's go on some of my first eyeshadow palettes. I could not locate my favorite. I think it might be in this room somewhere. I was looking for it like where I keep all my other makeup and I couldn't find it. So I have a feeling it's somewhere buried deep in this room, which gets messed around Halloween and stuff. But these I ordered this year. These are the Pinky Rose Cosmetics. They had a trio of them for the sisters. It's created by 3 Latina sisters, if you didn't know, and they're all in the brand. This one's Michelle's palette, and it's the Exotic Peacock. This is my second favorite, and it's just so gorgeous. Let's flip those shades up. So jewel toned, so gorgeous, true to color, true to payoff. They make these for Latina skin, so for the darker, medium to dark skin tones to show up really well. I'm sure they show up on really dark skin really well too, but that's what they were created for, with their skin tones and stuff. Really good lasting power. I love 80s Baby just a little bit more. That one has a lot of purples in it and just more my vibe on color. Another favorite that in a brand that I discovered this year is Maybe Cosmetics, and their whole their website is www.callmemaybe.com. This is the Take Me to Santorini palette. I do have the Take Me to Paris palette. I break that out. Valentine's Day is coming out and that one has a lot of pinks in it. But this is the Santorini, and this was my jam this summer. I love this. They're pretty daggum true to color. Even the blues and teals like are really pretty. Just so gorgeous. I'm in hand on this. I probably have a tutorial, I'm sure, of it, or just a regular video of me actually wearing this palette, so I've really enjoyed that one. I got it on Ipsy deal, like it was 2 for $15 or 2 for $20, something like that. So a really good deal. They're not uber expensive palettes, but it is an indie brand. And so I want to try the other ones. I really want the Tokyo one and the Hong Kong one. Those are really nice colors and stuff. I think I'm just gonna do all my favorites and then go into the bad. So anyway, next favorite, this is more recent. This was a Black Friday purchase, which came like a week later. This is the Jeffree Star Peppermint Frost Skin Frost Pro palette. I do have it on. I don't know how well it's still showing. I mean, this is after 7 o'clock at night right now. I didn't touch this up from 7 this morning. So this is a Peppermint Frost. I haven't dipped into chocolate ice too much, but I dipped into this, and lately I've been mixing these two, and you just need the slightest little tap, and you got a pretty blinding highlight. It smells entirely of peppermint oil, but the only one that contains it is this glue. If you were disappointed that you could not get this, and don't pay $100. I mean, seriously, some people want to rip you off on like eBay and stuff and sell this for $100 as if you actually get this one, because it was only in the large box on Black Friday. But Dupe That has found dupes for like this one and this one, like out of, I think, Hank and Henry's line or something like that. So go to Dupe That, DUPETHAT on Instagram, and a couple posts back they have dupes for this one. Now this is where I actually have like complexion products and powder products that I didn't try till this year. So the next one is from Too Faced. Yeah, I know, Jeffree Star Too Faced. This is Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. I love this powder. It is so good. I don't set my entire face with it. I don't know how that'll affect. I don't set my entire face anyway. But I don't think it's like meant to control. It might look fine, just dusted, kind of like an ambient setting powder. I don't know, but I really like it for under my eye. It sets my concealers really well underneath my eyes without like drying them out. And it's really soft powder, and it adds a slight bit of brightening, so it's very nice. It does add a little bit of brightening, so there's that. It's not like I say ethereal. It doesn't have glitter in it or microfine sheen or something. It just kind of brightens it somehow. So I really enjoy this as an under eye setting powder, and that's why I still have a good bit in here, because like literally, like I've been using this since like I think I hauled it like around the first 21 Days of Beauty of last year, so that was around March, April. So I've been using it almost since then. I think I switched over from something else, so like, you know, more than half a year, and I mean, I just dab it on with a wet beauty blender. Next up is a foundation that I love. Now, right now I'm not using this because I don't have the right color. This one's too dark, and I got the shade a dark shade above this one too, which I didn't quite get that dark in the summer, but I have the potential to get that dark. I just didn't this summer. So if I had gotten the lighter one when this was on sale, and I waited till it was on sale, because it's like $36, $38. So anyway, I paid $19 or something, $18 for this. This is the Tarte Found Sealer. I've got the shade medium tan neutral. I think the next one up is tan neutral. Yeah, I used the crap out of this. I guess it has an ounce in there. Yeah, there's an ounce in there, but you kind of go through fast. You could probably like shear it out more than what I was doing, because I think I just kind of like tried to dot on my face and then go in with a blender. But even doing that, you can, it's not like a weightless foundation. Like my Physicians Formula is almost like a weightless foundation. This one, you can feel that it's on. It doesn't look too much like makeup. It doesn't look like you have a lot of makeup on or cakey or anything like that. It gives a nice natural finish to the skin, and allows like whatever products you have underneath to shine through, like a Tarte Maracuja oil, so my skin is glowy anyway. So even though it's like a high coverage foundation, it's a pretty high coverage foundation, it still allows glows to show through. It's a natural finish. It's not matte. It looks like skin, but way better. But you do feel it on your skin more. Now, say that you feel it, it doesn't uber look like you're wearing more makeup than normal. It blends out gorgeously, and it doesn't clog pores. Like my skin turned to clog pores. It didn't do that or anything like that. And this stuff lasts all freaking day long. All day long. Like, I would come home and like do a makeup wipe, and Physicians Formula is like a medium coverage, and I don't build it up, so I just have a thin layer. So that shows up on the cotton round. But this stuff is like multiple cotton rounds to get off your skin, because that's how it applies. It just stays. It doesn't go anywhere. So I really enjoyed that. I think it's a great, like, I don't know if you're a sweating kind of person. I think it would last through a sweaty person. So it's really good. So I'll wait for another sale, because y'all know I'm cheap on foundation. So next up, another favorite palette is the Mini Breaker. Yes, I do have the Jawbreaker, and I like the Jawbreaker, but the Jawbreaker is a little much, and it does have a shade that likes to stain my eyeball. That's why it didn't make it into my favorites. And I didn't like too many palettes. I mean, like, literally this one I've worn for like a couple weeks straight. That one I've used like a few times. So that's why it didn't even make it in the team. However, the mini one is, which has a couple of the same shade. And except for this one, which I really haven't dipped into too much, I love this palette for summer. This is the perfect palette for summer. I think I was using it before I switched to like the end of spring and beginning of summer. I switched over to the Maybe one from this one. I love this one, and I didn't have any problems with staining on any of these shades. So just gorgeous. Lasting power is phenomenal. Love this palette. It's actually a brush that I have loved. I didn't use it today. I was using it today. Well, I don't use this one. Stays in my bathroom, or like my cup for when I actually have time to do my eye makeup at home. So this is the Tetris Ipsy brush. Ipsy's been having a lot of collabs and making makeup with collab. They did one with Tetris, and they had like, I don't know, like lip balmy colors and a couple eye palettes and stuff like that. But this guy is awesome because it's a small blender, so it's like perfect for people like me who have itty bitty eyes that are deep set and hooded. So it just gets up there and it blends so gorgeously. Like, I could blend this out a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. It's just gorgeous. Like, I love that. So it makes it so easy, and it's so like kind of precise and still blending. This is a favorite brush, and it's so soft. There's been no shedding. It's slightly like pointed, domed. So it's just such a good brush. I just make more of these, and I will like add on every time. I actually have a couple concealers that were favorites. This is the Jeffree Star. I really like this concealer. It is like a medium. You can probably build it up to a full. I haven't really done that. I don't like layering concealer. I like to like dab it once and then blend it out and be done with it. But it provides really good coverage. The only thing is, like, his shade range is not that great. I went to like C13 first, way too pale, even too pale now. And I would have to mix it. Actually, this is C19, and C19 and C18 are really close on me to like use on my face right now, and that's my winter shade. He only has like 20 some shades. So yeah, we're at C19 in the winter, and it's fine on my face. Okay, right now I've been mixing this because I ran out of C18, or like C18's almost gone. So I dabbed the edge of that and mixed it with either the C13, which I still have, or my new concealer. One of my new concealer favorites is from Juvia's Place. This is the shade 19. It looks beige. It's actually really pale, so I have to mix it with this to dark deepen it just a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, like, to deepen it just a little bit, because I'm not one of those crazy, like, I want a really white under eye. I don't. I want it just like a shade above my concealer or so, maybe two. Maybe a shade and a half, really, above what my concealer shade is. This sucker is freaking, if I didn't mix it, I think it's full coverage on its own. Neither one of these, this is a really light formula with a really like small little applicator dough fit thing. You can see that. And like, it applies enough, but not overly. However, this Mama Jam has a lot more product. This was recently on sale, and it has the ginormous doe foot. I used that little bit, that tip, and I just put a dot there. And that's enough with just a dab of the Jeffree mix to blend for my whole under eye. And I can actually drag it down here. Like, it deposits a lot and it's pretty high coverage. Like, I'm not one to use, like, you know, all over people. I just kind of like dab it to cover up the under eye and really brighten just a little bit. So yeah, there's a lot. Don't see me running out of this. I really like this, and I got it for under $10 and probably even cheaper than that because it was with a 20% off coupon, but it was like on sale during Christmas season. So okay, let's talk about skincare for a second. Skincare line I have freaking loved this year is all the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular stuff. Like, I think I first got like the moisturizer, and then I bought the serum from somebody, or vice versa, like out of a Birchbox Deluxe this year. But I love the serum. I love the moisturizer. This is the eye treatment which I chose. I've tried it. Like, I have a smaller size from somewhere. Love that too. So I actually love this line. My skin loves this. Are these little chocolate donuts from Makeup Revolution or iHeart Revolution? iHeart Revolution. Just Makeup Revolution sideline. I mean, I went deep on this palette. This is the raspberry icing one. I went deep on this palette. Like, yeah, like, so I got like, I love this palette. Like, I haven't used it in a minute because I've had so much new stuff, but I so would. Like, I went in on that one too. This is the Strawberry Sprinkle one. Like, these are my colors. So convenient, so small. You stick them in there. Like, you know, I was even planning to take these to Disneyland or Disney World, which I don't know when it's going to happen. But I was planning on taking these because I could take all of them and have pretty much all the shades I need, and they lasted forever on me. They were gorgeous. So I love these. And I have the blue one too. And I know I'll put 10 on the blue one too. Yeah, look, this special edition. Yeah. But these ones, good. I have a blush favorite. This is the Alamar Cosmetics. This one is actually doesn't have, I don't know if it's vegan, but it doesn't have carmine, so that's always a plus. This is the Blush Trio in medium tan. That actually has like a light to medium too. If you don't know, she was the social media and the makeup artist for BoxyCharm for forever, and then now she's left BoxyCharm and has her own makeup line, and she's Latina and all that stuff. But she's a pretty pale Latina. I've been using this one. I don't know if it's really showing up, but oh my gosh, do not swirl your brush. Barely tap your brush and then apply. Like, tap once and then apply and blend. Then you still have to blend out. They blend out really easily, but these are so pigmented. One tap. No, not a swirl, one tap. I was using these two like in the summer when I first got spring and summer, and then I remembered, oh yeah, there's that darker shade. I was wanting to use that because I like darker and rosier, deeper, mauvey, not even mauvey, raspberry-ish like kind of tones and blush for the winter usually. So I've been dipping into Toast, some of my lippy favorite. This set was great. I bought it for Halloween. That's what I used it for. This Jeffree Star quality set. These are great. They're really small, so there's not a whole lot of product in there, but they're vibrant. They have no carmine. They are just gorgeous. They stay. You dry down, they stay. They're great to paint your eyelids with. That's what I use them for. So yeah, I'm glad I bought this set. Hopefully it lasts in here and is fine in here until next Halloween or next collab when I actually need those colors. Another blush favorites. The other ones put up. I don't think I've really touched this one. No, this is like my winter shades, okay? These are Anastasia Beverly Hills, but I went to TJ Maxx, so I had a gift card from somebody. And these were there. This is the Berry Adore one. Oh, yeah, these, like, and these, like, you don't swirl either. You tap maybe twice and then go in and blend. And you have to be careful of the pigmentation on these too, but they do blend out really gorgeously. I have another lighter one, just slightly lighter. I think the lightest of these. I forgot what it's called, but they're great and they're carmine free. So you might notice the thing, okay? I tried a lot of Jeffree Star this past year. I didn't have any until like this pretty much last year, like 2019. Okay, Jeffree Star Halloween Frost, Mystery Frost, again, exclusive to the box, okay? And my first one came all crushed. It is powdery mess, but it is gorgeous on. Like those black chunks don't even like, there you go. Like, I don't know if it would suit the lightest skin tones because it's a little more like a gold, but it's very, very pretty. I did go in, like, apparently that's where I hit that star a lot, but I like how it has a mirror. It's pretty, it lasts all day. Okay, next up, like, to get off the topic, just off makeup. The Jeffree Star mirror that was in the Halloween mystery box, along with that shade. Because this thing, because y'all know me, I forget my little mirror. Now I got one that plugs up, so I'll probably use that. But y'all know me, I'm always forgetting my one little light up mirror that lights up and it's battery powered. I always forget that thing when I come in here. I don't know why. Always, like 90% of the time, especially when I do a look. And it's hard with just like even these like little suckers. You know, I have the yellow one just handy for a mirror in here. But this good mirror, your face fits. It shows everything. Yeah. So this thing came so handy. It got so dirty, pretty dirty during Halloween. Like that's when this, like, yeah, because yeah, I finished that Halloween. Oh, one thing I don't have in here, but if y'all remember during Halloween, but I had tried it out earlier this year, including the blue one. The blue one is supposed to make, not yellow. It's supposed to make like change from warm to cool tone, like I guess orange to more yellow toned. But the LA Pro foundation mixers, the white one especially, the blue one secondary, they're great just by themselves, especially the white one. I used that over and over and over again this year as makeup for Halloween, for all my looks that I did, except for when I really wanted to be uber white. As a clown, I used the clown white from Ben Nye. But anytime I was needing just to pale my skin just a little bit, or actually I used that and it didn't take a lot, but I went through that thing because that's how many looks I did. Like I mixed that with a bunch of purple eyeshadow for my crappy palette for my Ursula look. Like it went for a long time, so that is great. I mean, it's made for like to mix with your foundation, so it's like a foundation, but it was so awesome. I will buy that again because it's only like $7 or $8. I don't even know, so I'll keep an eye out for it and remember to buy it for Halloween again. Another thing, like I was going through trying to figure out what I love this year. It was the Tarte Maracuja Under Eye whatever eye cream. I really like that because it actually lightened up my under eye circles that are like permanent. It lightened them up just a tad, and I only had like a little bitty sample of that. I love that stuff, so I'll have to remember to actually keep an eye on that. You know me, I forget it. Okay, there are these things called C&C by Clean and Clear, and they're over zit patches. Those things are awesome. I've tried a couple brands this year. Those things work the freaking best, pretty much. Now I haven't tried Zit Sticko, which I want to try because now Ulta carries it. But those are pretty awesome to like get rid of emerging pimples. Pixie Glow Tonic that I don't have at the moment. I love that stuff. It did give you a little bit of glow. It was a nice toner, didn't bother my skin, like the smell. Next thing, yes, it's dirty, it's washed. This is a beauty blender, but not a beauty blender. This thing is so soft. It expands even like more than this. It's so soft, it blends out flawlessly and applies so well and doesn't soak up all the product. Like this is powder. This is from, they followed me, so I followed back, and it was like they had a $3 sale. They have marble ones, but they only had the plain ones that were $3. Okay. Ordered it one because my Japanese one, which I do love. Now they have them at Walmart, so I don't have to worry about it as much, but I didn't want to have to order online from Amazon because it's $10 from Amazon, and I don't have Prime anymore because I don't have to use it. And it was starting to get icky, so I ordered this, and then I looked at the ship date. It said like it would take like a month. Okay. A month passes and it doesn't get here, and I'm emailing the girl. Anyways, Vegan Beauty Blenders Official, or Vegan Beauty Blender Official, or Vegan Blender Official, something like that, on IG. They followed me and I followed back, so I ordered it. I was like, okay, it's only $3, free shipping, Okay, but it's gonna take a month. Okay, a month and a week passed, or a week and a half passed, and that email has like, I haven't got it yet. Do you have any tracking? Because it came from China, right? And I was so wary of it coming from China, and not anything, but I've ordered things off of Wish that are supposed to be like this, and they're hard as a rock, which I will specifically nowadays order because Boo likes to play with them every now and then. But this thing is amazing. So I don't know where her supplier is or what they're doing, but it's so soft and it doesn't absorb product, like a lot of product, just a little bit. So it's fantastic at saving you product. It's so soft and greasy. So I'm probably gonna buy like a bunch one day. Just wait for them to come in. But yeah, I highly recommend them. These things are awesome. These are the Glamlite Pizza Slice palettes, the veggie lovers and the meat lovers. Okay, these are awesome, and I'll tell you why. One, blend it out like a dream. They are freaking true to color, especially these matte greens. Let me tell you something about my skin. My skin, for some reason, and the yellow too, okay? With yellows, greens, and blues. Especially blues, the lighter to the midtones, and then the greens. Lighter greens, I'm not talking about jewel or metallic ones. I'm talking about mattes. They will show up different on my skin tone. For some reason, they don't show up. Like everybody else is like fine. On my skin tone, they shift. They want to shift no matter what they look like in the pan. Like I have a very, very hard time finding colors that stay true on me from pan. I'm even building up, and I'm not like swiping loads of crap across my eyes. I mean, I just need a primer. So, but these, like, I had a tutorial up, like, a first impression, like, stay true. They translate exactly that color to my eyeball, which is amazing. It doesn't happen a lot on me at all. Like, in this one, gorgeous colors too. And I, accidentally dug my finger in a couple of them. But that one's gorgeous. That one's gorgeous. These are just, oh, so gorgeous. By the way, I have a palette. Like, I pre-ordered the palette. It doesn't start shipping till Valentine's Day. But it's the cake palette from this company. And I'm down for it. Like, I'll probably get the actual pizza in the other one, even though they're so big and bulky and probably will only be used in this one. Because this, I could probably fit in my purse. Yeah, I could fit this in my purse, right? Because I really can't. And they're kind of bulky to store. But the formula on these are freaking amazing. If these match those, yeah, paint palette, all that. These I actually got from Cha. A stylist she was doing YouTube. She's not really doing it too much. She's on IG though. She sent this to me as a Christmas gift. And it was like a little gift of all these minis of these NYX slip tees. I don't even know if they have the full size of these. I don't really see them online. Maybe on the NYX website they do. But these are vibrant and such gorgeous colors. This does dry down, but not fully. So it's not a full matte, but it looks still matte. It's like a creamy satin matte. It reminds me a lot of their liquid suede, but a little bit more matte and less lipstick feeling. Kind of like what one would call a Pro Matte Gloss. Like those ones from L'Oreal or the LA Colors were like that, but they dry down completely kind of thing. These, and they're so vibrant, so colorful, last forever. I have a whole set of various colors of these and I love them. Like whenever I need a lip in a certain color, I'd probably find them in this set. Or this little metallics moment set, this soft matte metallic lip creams that I got. They're also a set and they're like whole road trip. I'm like, why didn't NYX do that again? Because I think this is a set from it and this is a set, definitely set like it was a little round set. This one came like looking like a candy. I bought these ones, so she gave me that one. I'm like, they didn't do anything fun like that this year, at least not for on sale and Ulta. I looked. So it's like, I love that formula. I love all those freaking colors. The colors are so vibrant, so fun. I mean, they have some more muted ones too. But so gorgeous. For like spring and summer, I was like using them a lot. So why didn't y'all do that again? Last favorite, probably one of my most, if not the most favorite from this past year. It's the ABH Norvina Volume 1, baby. And I'll tell you why I was so excited. Yes, these are expensive palettes. They're like, what, $60? They're gorgeous. I have Volume 1 and Volume 2. I'm tempted to get Volume 3. I might wait for a sale. It's only available on ABH from Sephora. But these are gorgeous. Pro Pigment Volume 1. These are vegan. I'm gonna tell you a story. None of ABH palettes are vegan. They're regular ABH. This is a sideline, like a new line developed within ABH, or Anastasia Beverly Hills, from Norvina, who's the daughter, who's now pretty much in charge of the company. And so this one came out first. It came out, what, like September? And then the other two followed because I guess somebody was leaking everything. So this thing is freaking gorgeous. I love it so freaking much. I love all these colors. This is almost my perfect palette. If it had a couple more deeper oranges, like a little bit warmer, deeper, not as neon, it would be like my perfect palette. Because I love purples. I love purples in my crease. I love it in like maybe another reddish kind of color, like a reddish strawberry kind of color. This would have been my perfect palette right here. Like, it's that good. I would have wanted a little bit more warmer, have an orange and one more, and then it would be like my perfect palette. But I love this color scheme. I love the colors. I do like the blue one a lot. I love the blue one, actually. I need to use it again. I use it like once, maybe twice. I have the blue in here too. I mean, it's gorgeous. And I'll tell you what, since these are Pro Pigments, they're true to color. They stay true from pan to your eye, which is always a good thing with me. So yeah, that's it. That's all my favorites from 2019. And actually my least favorites is a lot less. That's the thing, I don't have most of these products anymore. Okay. I tell you my number one worst thing, and everybody else loves this, the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Now they have a hydrating one. I want to kind of try that one. It was the worst product for me because I dabbed just a little bit. It dried out my under eyes so bad. And my under eyes are not dry. They're like just normal, but it made them look like the Sahara Desert and crease. And I'm like, how does nobody else have this problem but me? Actually, that might be my second. That's actually my second worst. I have one worse. Now that I think about it, one worse product than that. But yeah, the e.l.f. Camo Concealer was a no-go for me. I hate this. Like, this was like in the summer or something. I don't know, spring, summer. So yeah, no. Yeah, it wasn't exactly not humid outside when I tried it. All right. The worst product. This was the worst. Now that, yeah. This is the worst. That was even worse than this one. The ABH Eyelid Primer. That everybody who's on their PR list raves about and loves. And I'm like, I found one girl on Twitter who hated it, but she didn't have, she wasn't on tag Norvina. I hated that. It was so bad. Let me tell you why it was so bad. It didn't matter the amount you used, whether you used more, you used less, you used your normal amounts, at least for me. Okay, now remember, I have extraordinarily oily eyelids, okay? If I don't prime them with a good primer, or, you know, a primer at all. Alright, it didn't matter if I set this, okay? It would crease as if I had no primer on at all, which is horrible. In just a day, just like less than 8 hours, like by the half day mark, it was creasing. And then by the end of my work day, which is 8.5 hours later, like, it had all bunched up here. There was no color on down here. Like, it was all bunched up there where most of my oil collects. Not only did it do that, I mean, it wouldn't necessarily make my worst thing. I'm sure I haven't really tried too many primers to actually do that. One or two do that. But made it worse is after using that for like 3 or 4 days, I went, okay, this is not working. It's the primer. It's not me. Because I was using palettes that I had used before. They weren't new to me. I knew how these palettes worked and how they performed under my normal eye primer conditions, right? Because let me tell you what, no matter what eyeshadow palette I use, if I don't have a primer on, it's going to freeze like a mess. Anyway, so I went back to my Milani, which is my go-to, or my Urban Decay usually, or Urban Decay or Milani, but I was back to my Milani, which is normal for me, my favorite. It creased so bad the next day, and I was using Milani. The day after that, it creased again. I was like, what the mess? This is not how my eyeshadows perform as Milani. This is not. I think I switched palettes the second day just in case. I was like, no, okay, no, it's not the palette. I had to tone my eyes because you know how toner's supposed to like rebalance your skin. I had to run toner across my eyelids to like rebalance them because I don't know what kind of superhero prime oil powers came through or reacted with the ABH. But I had to tone my eyes for a couple days, and then finally they stopped creasing. Same palette, Milani primer. They stopped doing that mess. So yeah, but basically it was like I had no primer on at all, and it was just the oily, greasy, and it was all in a thing. It was so bad. However, I have tried to use that just in here for when I have a look. I'm like, okay, maybe I really want to affect just an hour or so recording. Surely not going to affect my eyelids, and it really didn't for an hour or two. But I tell you what, I did. I think I had used it with the Glamlight palette or something, or the ABH Norwegian 2. I think I used it within 2 hours, less than 2 hours. I was wearing it because I wanted to see. Oh, I was kind of giving it a test. I'm like, okay, 8 hour day. Let's like just give it a mini test here in my home. Not doing anything about getting on my phone, I suppose. It was creasing in less than 2 hours on me. So yeah, it's that primer. Bad primer. Yes. Elf Putty Primer. Didn't like it. Did not like it at all. I think I still have it somewhere. I don't know, because I don't know how to get rid of that, because I mean, you dip into it. I just didn't like how it felt. Felt like it was clogging my pores. My foundation didn't look great over the top of it. It's just maybe, you know, my skin's pickier. Like, I didn't like how it looked. So that would have been just a more me thing, because everybody else loves that stuff, but not me. Another primer that did not work was the Touch in Stole No Pore Blend Primer. I used it for like 4 days. Didn't like it. Didn't like how my foundation looked over it. Or no, that wasn't the issue. Not the issue with that one. Maybe a little bit. It was making me break out. Next thing, I don't even have this sponge anymore. Eco Tools Total Perfecting Sponge. Didn't like it. Doesn't get very soft and big. Not uber soft and big. Not as much as I want to. The edges would not get around my nose well, like a regular pointy sponge. That one's like a flat edge, and like I thought it might be more like my Pink Pewter, which was like my favorite sponge, which is like almost impossible to find. That I got through Ipsy, but well, that sponge has really soft tip that actually expands, but this one was just hard, and you would not believe. I'm like, I don't know if people just don't realize it, how much product that sponge like absorbed. Like, instead of putting on your face, it absorbed it, and like, ugh, I hate that sponge. It's green. I don't like it. I actually don't like, again, it's softer than the Eco Tools and blends out a little bit better. I don't like the Real Technique sponges. I finally tried them this year, the Total Perfecting Blend or whatever, because it absorbs a lot of product too. And I'm like, are people just not realizing like how much it absorbs? Maybe I just got spoiled by the Pink Pewter, which didn't absorb too much, or the Japanese, which really doesn't too much, and that vegan beauty blender, whatever, doesn't either. But yeah, that's my main gripe. I don't want my foundation wasted in a freaking sponge. Okay, I want it on my face. Yeah, not. Reason I can tell like it was absorbing a lot, I would have to apply more foundation to my face to make it look normal. Okay, next up is the Hask Keratin Flash Blow Dry Spray. Okay, I'm not saying it didn't work to help blow dry your hair a little bit faster. What it kept doing, and I didn't spray it on my forehead, I sprayed it like more back here and like more focused on my ends. But I didn't spray it on my forehead or anything. Like, it looked fine the first couple hours when I was at work. And I started noticing started looking oily right here. I'm like, I wasn't hot, I wasn't sweating. And even if I do, it takes a while for me to actually sweat around here. I'll sweat on my back hairline way before I do anything around here, okay? So it was looking oily. I'm like, I'm not oily there. What is going on? I would like actually have to dab it with a paper towel. And I was like, what's going on? I'm like, I'm not oily there. The only part that's oily on my face is my nose and my eyelids, but my nose. So, yeah. And then I figured it out. I was like, I think it's the spray. So I quit using that, and lo and behold, no problems. So, yeah, that. Okay, next up, I don't know where it's at. You know, I usually love NYX Lippies. I always have loved NYX Lippies. I look this way. People have a lot of problem with like feathering and I like the color. I haven't really worn one lately. I don't know. I think I just have so much in here. But the NYX Cosmetic Metals Lip Cream. That crap was sheer. I only kept it for like look in here, like an actual Halloween look. It was so sheer, and it would just move like crazy. Like, I've never had a NYX product move like that, but those do. Next up is got to be Fresh It Up Tropical Boost Dry Shampoo. Ordered this because I was supposed to for influencer. I finally decided I'm not ordering. Like, when influencer wants you to review stuff, I'm not ordering crap. But once I use it, I was like, it's so hard to get the white cast out of my hair with that one. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use dry shampoo with a little bit of white cast, but it'll kind of go away. That one's so hard to get out. It's only good for my littlest niece, who's like a dishwater blonde kind of color, and even then it's like really white. But I'll tell you, it will absorb all her oils, because like when she sleeps, she sweats and like. So I was like doing that one time when she had taken a nap before I took her home and freshened her hair. It was fine for that. But it took a lot of work to get the white out even of her hair. So, definitely not for me. Or my Grande Lash mascaras. Ugh. And their lash trim, they're bothering my eyes. But the mascara was crap. Did nothing but barely paint eyelids. Anyway, so that one. I knew I had something. This is not a cheap palette. It wasn't even a cheap Ipsy offer. It's still like $20, $25 on mascara. This is the experimental eyeshadow palette. It is vegan or something like that. I don't know. And it's like all mattes. The mattes didn't bother me. But this is one that does not stay true to the colors, especially the greens and the blues. And even these faded a little bit. But like this section does not stay true to the color in the pan at all, and it faded throughout the day. So yeah, that's what I might keep it and hang on to it just for looks, but honestly, I was using the James Charles palette a lot for Halloween looks. But yeah, it was just that it was not satisfactory. Like, if I'm paying that much for a palette, it's supposed to be almost like a pro pigment palette. Or artistry palette, I expect artistry quality, you know. So yeah, that one was definitely not a good palette. I didn't have too many palette fails. Yay! Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Toodles.